Hello students, now we are going to learn multiplication of matrices. What is multiplication of matrices? The product of two matrices is another matrix. If we consider two matrices A and B must be conformable for multiplication to be possible. That is, the number of columns of A must be equal to the number of rows of B. In this example, the order of A matrix is 2 into 3 and the order of B matrix is 3 into 2. And for the new matrix, we'll get the order 2 into 2. It is obtained by the row numbers of A matrix and the column numbers of B matrix. Let me take another example. Multiplication of 2 into 2 order matrices. Here we have 2 into 2 matrices A, B, C, D and E, F, G, H. How to multiply these two matrices? First we have to multiply the first row of the A matrix will be multiplied with the first column of the B matrix. We'll get the product EE plus BG. It means we have to multiply A with E and B with G. Likewise, we have to multiply the first row of the A matrix with the second column of the B matrix. We'll get the product AF plus BH. Next, to get the second row element of the new matrix, we have to multiply the second row of A matrix with the first column of B matrix. We'll get CE plus DG. C will be multiplied with E and D will be multiplied with G. Next, we have to multiply the second row of the A matrix with the second column of the B matrix. We'll get CF plus DH. Like this, we have to multiply two matrices. Here we have two different order matrices. The order of first matrix is 2 into 3. The order of second matrix is 3 into 2. When we multiply these two matrices, we'll get the 2 into 2 order matrix. How to multiply these matrices? The first row of the matrix will be multiplied with the first column of the next matrix to get C11. How to multiply? Here we have given A11 into B11 plus A12 into B21 plus A13 into B31 is equal to C11. Likewise, we have to multiply the first row with the second column to get C12. The second row will be multiplied with the first column to get C21. The same second row will be multiplied with the second column to get C22. So here we have some properties of matrices. Assuming that matrices A, B and C are conformable for the operations indicated, the following are true. When you multiply the matrix A with the identity matrix, or if you multiply the identity matrix with the A matrix, you will get A matrix ultimately. The second property is when you multiply the B matrix with the C matrix, then if you multiply the BC matrix with A matrix, it should be equal to when you multiply the A matrix and B matrix, after that if you multiply the AB matrix with the C matrix, it should be equal to A into B into C matrix. This law is called as associative law. And the third property is, when you add B matrix with the C matrix, then if you multiply it with A matrix, it should be equal to AB plus AC. It means A into B plus C is equal to AB plus AC. This law is called as first distributive law. Next, the fourth law is second distributive law. Here, when you add the A matrix with B matrix, then if you multiply it with C, it should be equal to AC plus BC. It means the product of AC plus BC is equal to A plus B into C matrix. Here we have given some cautions. AB not generally equal to BA. It means when you multiply A matrix with B matrix, it should not be equal to when you multiply the B matrix with A matrix. Next, the second caution is, if AB is equal to 0, the product of A into B is equal to 0, neither A nor B necessarily is equal to 0. It means A should not be equal to 0, B should not be equal to 0. Then the third caution is, if AB is equal to AC, B not necessarily equal to C. It means B should not be equal to C.